Hey there guys, Gutslove here, and it's time to react to Raiden, I really can't remember the pronunciation, versus Wolverine. As you've seen at the ending of Donkey Kong versus Knuckles, I got very excited when I saw Wolverine. He's one of my favorite characters in X-Men, and come on, who doesn't like Wolverine? He's awesome, even though my favorite X-Men has to be a tie between Storm and Nightcrawler. But Wolverine is up there. So let's see. Who am I gonna vote? I really have no idea who I'm gonna vote for, and I'm getting stuck. I don't know why. Um, uh, I know who Raiden is. He's from the Metal Gear series. He appeared in Metal Gear Solid 2, if I'm not mistaken, and he also appeared in Metal Gear Rising during Metal Gear Solid 4 when it came out. I really don't know about his abilities except that he avoided not drown, the infamous call, and and I really don't know what else. Hopefully here in Screw Attack they will explain everything to me so I can then choose who's gonna win. And Wolverine, well, he has healing factor and the adamantium claws. Who doesn't know that? But even with that, it's still gonna be a hard thing to figure out if either Raiden is gonna win or Wolverine is gonna win. And it's kind of a difficult choice. I'm gonna put my money on Raiden because in the other death battles I always went with the guy I liked most or knew more about. Like Metal Gear, like for example for example Solid Snake versus Sam Fisher. In that death battle, I went with Solid Snake, even though I was more familiar with Big Boss as a Naked Snake. And I knew that Solid and Naked Snake were completely different people. They're different. One is the big boss, and the other one is the soldier, the one that most people know more about because, of course, Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 4. I'm going for Raiden. Wolverine, please forgive me. And now let's see what happens. Everything is set. Okay, headphones on. Drink, watermelon flavor. Delicious for this hot summer, and it's annoying. Let's start. Hello? Click, damn you, click. Jesus, okay, what's going on? There we go. Okay, we see some dorks, and it's hilarious. Sam Fisher versus Snake. Hey, this is kind of cool. The industry premieres. Oh, so it's a show. Okay.
Long-range
oh god,
weaponry
Halo.
are effective tools of destruction, but there's just something special about killing up close and personal with a blade. Like
Yes,
Wolverine, the vicious anti-hero of the X-Men.
And Raiden, the deadly cyborg.
Oh, so it's Raiden, not Raiden.
He's
Okay.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
a death battle. All three models, nice. Wolverine.
3 scratches, 3 claws. This is the mark of the Wolverine.
Yes.
But before he was the poster boy of the X-Men, he was born James Howlett in 1886.
Wasn't his name Logan? Oh,
And he
alias.
was the
Okay.
whippiest kid ever. He was tiny and pathetic and sick all the time, but
Aw,
little
baby.
James wasn't stuck in bed for too long.
As he grew up, James started to develop mutant powers, which gave him animal senses and rapid healing. But when the family groundskeeper Thomas Logan murdered his father, James learned he had a more lethal power hidden within.
Retractable bone claws? Oh,
That still
Thomas
looks
never
painful.
knew what hit him, or more specifically, what stabbed him to death.
But Thomas used his dying breath for the oh-so-original plot twist.
I'm your father.
Going from 2 dads to 0 in a matter of seconds. Anyway, James took on the name Logan to poorly hide his identity and ran away from home with his childhood friend Rose. But then he accidentally
Rose.
stabbed her to death too.
Oh,
Damn,
come
those
on,
things
really?
seem really inconvenient. Like a murder erection. Always popping up when you least expect it.
you
Oh,
should
boo
probably
stick.
see a doctor. With his healing ability slowing his aging, Logan has lived over 100 years. He fought in
didn't know
both
that.
World Wars and Vietnam before joining a special weapons project called Weapon X.
Logan from Canada.
This is where he took the name, the Wolverine.
That movie, oh Jesus.
But like almost every other secret project ever, it was actually yet another horrifying super soldier project.
Aw.
Whilst there, Wolverine enjoyed such treatments as being cut open repeatedly, having his DNA harvested, and getting his skeleton a pimped out chrome job.
Against Logan's will, a scientist named Dr. Cornelius infused his bones with adamantium, a rare man-made metal alloy. Adamantium is extremely dense and stable on a molecular level, making it reportedly indestructible.
Nice.
Even Thor has a hard time breaking it.
And Dr. Scientist also hypnotized Wolverine to erase his memories and turn him into an animalistic killing machine.
So that's where he gets
The
his
result?
amnesia.
Well, Wolverine went crazy and slaughtered everyone at Weapon X. So I guess you could say the experiment turned out to be a complete success. Good
Reminds
job,
me of
everybody.
Mewtwo. Really bad movie. I still prefer
After
X-Men
wandering the
2.
wilderness and tangling with the Hulk, Wolverine was eventually discovered by the X-Men, who molded him into a real hero. Logan had finally found a place to call home, and a family he did not stab to death.
Old Wolvie's got more mutant powers than Kim Kardashian has butt injections.
Oh,
He
God.
has keen animal-like senses and expert tracking skills, can move faster than the eye can see, and can lift up to 2 tons. His adamantium claws can cut
Ooh,
through
Thanos.
almost anything, and conveniently, he never has to sharpen them. He's immune to disease, can resist mind control, and can fight for days without tiring. Oh, and for some reason, he can sense animals' feelings and talk to them.
Aww.
Like some sort of bear whisperer.
No, he's a Disney
One-hand-to-hand
princess.
combat with Captain America, and was skilled enough to tag Speed Demon, who runs faster than the speed of sound.
Despite all of this, his greatest attribute is his
Wait a
sheer
minute, what?
durability.
Is that a CG
He's
movie?
like super Rocky.
I need to know where
Wolverine
that's
has
from. I need to
survived
watch
hits
it.
From Thor and the Hulkbuster, battled with Satan himself, and was once blown up with nothing left but his adamantium skeleton.
Think that stopped him?
Okay,
Hell no.
what the hell?
Back up and beat the ever-living shit out of the emo Bomberman who blew him up in the first place. Jesus
What
Christ.
the hell? I didn't know that.
This guy.
Well,
Looked at a great white
he has
shark.
died a few times. He even used to have a deal with the Angel of Death to be resurrected should his healing factor ever be overtaxed. But eventually he gave it up in exchange for his soul. Yeah, this actually happened. However, according to
What?
Professor Xavier, leader of the X-Men, Wolverine's healing factor stems from his brain. Ah? Get it? Stem? Like brainstem?
Wiz, I'm the funny one. Just stick to being boring.
Aw. Anyway, this means
Ugh.
Wolverine can be killed by drowning or destroying his brain. But seeing as his brain's protected by a thick adamantium skull,
He
it's
can't
probably
die.
staying where it is. Still, there's a reason why Logan keeps getting into bad situations like these.
Yeah,
He's a
he
lone
fought
wolf
Spock.
and doesn't like relying on others.
And he's got a bit of a temper.
A convertible, yeah.
Cyclops, I made him a convertible.
Yes.
Piss him off
Awesome.
too much, something snaps and Wolverine will enter the Berserker Rage.
In this state, Wolverine loses all self-control and ignores all pain, as he is consumed by the animalistic killer instinct instilled deep within him by Dr. Cornelius all those years ago.
Okay, Raiden is having less and less probabilities from what I've heard about Wolverine. Oh god. Oh god. Jesus. No, stop, stop. That was brutal.
Born in Liberia, a young boy named Jack lost his parents and was adopted by George Sears, the future president of the United States.
Which sounds like a pretty good upside considering, except Sears was actually solid as Snake, a traitor who manipulated world leaders to profit from the war economy. Oh, and the fact that he killed Jack's parents. I'm your dad now.
Being the perfect parent he is, Solidus enlisted Jack in the Liberian Civil War, where he became captain of his own commando unit in the Army of the Devil.
It's an army
It's
of...
not an actual army of devils.
Oh,
The devil.
damn it.
A natural harbinger of death, Jack's high kill count earned him the nickname Jack the Ripper. He accomplished all of this, and he was only 10 years old.
Wow.
Oh my god,
Damn.
can you imagine this kid during puberty? If it ever even hits. I mean, even 10 years later, he still looks like he's waiting for the old stones to drop.
Well, they had to sometime. After being abandoned by Solidus, Jack fell for a girl named Rose and eventually got her pregnant.
Wow.
Jack was tormented by his past life and sought to right his wrongs by joining a special task force.
Both Raiden
With that,
and Wolverine.
he teamed up with the legendary Solid Snake to take down some bad guys,
Solid Snake,
destroy
awesome.
giant robots, go streaking, and
Oh.
even kill dear old foster dad. All under his
Wolverine
awesome
and Raiden
codename,
got under.
Raiden.
Well, they fell in love with the same woman named Rose.
Except all along,
Rose
he
Quartz?
was actually being controlled by the Patriots, a secret organization manipulating the U.S. from behind the scenes and bent on dominating the world.
Yeah, okay, hang on
And
to your
DS4.
butts, because this is where things start getting out of hand. See, his girlfriend Rose was actually a Patriot spy and was manipulating his life the entire time they were together. Women, right? But she was all like, my bad, I love you. And he was like, it's gay, let me put my dick in you. And then they had a kid.
Well, first she actually said she had a miscarriage and married another man to trick Raiden, but it was really to trick the Patriots.
Please, the story is confusing enough without bringing that into this.
Yeah, it's pretty
Eventually,
confusing.
They got back together and had a kid. Can we please go back to talking about killing people now?
Sure. One day he was captured by the Patriots and used as a test subject for exoskeletal enhancement surgery, transforming him into a superhuman cyborg ninja.
That's what I'm talking about.
As a cyborg, Raiden
Cyborg.
went from a force to be reckoned with to a nigh unstoppable killing machine. He is fast enough to outrun bullet trains and even run on walls.
Nice.
And he can do shit like this.
You too, immortal.
No. I just don't fear death.
It's kind of nice of the people who made him into a cyborg to give him like a nice pair of butt cheeks as his cyborg body. What the hell?
That's not even the half of it. Raiden is strong enough to lift and throw a Metal Gear Ray. While a Ray's exact weight is unknown,
God, it's
when
Metal
compared
Gear.
to a Metal Gear Rex, which weighs 557 tons, we can estimate its weight to be over 1,000 tons.
Wow.
And that wasn't even his final form.
Right.
Wolverine
Raiden
only can lift
eventually
2
got a newer,
tons.
better cyborg body,
If I'm
which
not
is even
mistaken.
more powerful.
Strong enough to flip this giant thing, rip off its building-sized sword, and then fight a duel with it. And finish it
Nice.
off at blinding speed. I mean, what in the actual hell?
When he's not wielding building-sized blades, Raiden wields a high-frequency blade called the Murasama. Originally forged in the 16th century, the Murasama was re-outfitted with high-frequency technology. By creating a powerful current through the blade that vibrates at intense
Ugh.
speeds, it weakens its target's molecular bonds, forcibly slicing through almost anything.
And if that's
Almost
not deadly enough for you,
anything.
Raiden can activate a super mode called Zendatsu. This causes Raiden's perception of time to slow anywhere from 50 to 90%, giving him plenty of time to chop through his foes as precisely or as rapidly as he'd like.
He can take this a step further by deactivating his pain inhibitors. Allowing
Ugh.
intense agony from wounds to envelop his senses causes him to lose himself in his old Jack the Ripper personality.
Oh, good God, no.
This Ripper mode radically boosts his already insane speed and strength.
So there's a chance that Wolverine might die. Whoa.
Who's next?
But
He's
it
kinda
comes at a
cute.
price. You know, aside from the whole pain and sanity.
He's
thing.
wearing a freaking sombrero. What the hell? Oh, okay. I take it back.
These enhanced modes rely
He's-
on a
he's
fuel
nuts,
supply, and
even though he
using them
is
burns
cute.
through it at a rapid pace.
Raiden can only carry enough fuel to sustain these modes for a very limited time, and relies on absorbing more fuel cell electrolytes from enemy cyborgs. Plus, his blood is not natural, and must be changed regularly, like the oil in a car.
But still,
I am lightning. The rain turns wild.
Ah, chip down. Okay.
Alright, the debates are set.
Oh,
Let's end this
motorcycles.
debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle. Ooh, this is kind of cute. Makes me think of like Venice/Rome from Assassin's Creed. Where are they anyway? In Europe? Okay, Raiden, you have to win. I'm voting for you, Raiden. Raiden, I mean. can do it.
Who the hell are you? Get out of my way.
Nice 3D.
Fat chance, Bubba.
Is that from the Deadpool video game model?
You're
thing?
next.
Fight! Okay, okay. Oh! Okay, that's gotta hurt. Nice. Oh! Okay, that's... Oh!
What are you?
Oh god, I'm a mutant.
Mate.
That hurt.
Ouch. Run.
Nice trick, Voltron. I'm actually more human than you.
And that's saying something.
Oh.
Let's dance.
I'm so glad for the banter. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's... Ow. Whoa, it's really bloody. And the uniform is untouched. Come on, it should be staining right now.
Time, Bubba.
Oh!
Nose.
Ouch. Go, 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 go. Ooh. That's a pretty cool look for him, like the bright red against the black metal. Or armor, whatever. Oh. Oh! Oh my god. Come on. Is that like an Omni Slash or something? He's not down. He's not down yet. He's not down yet.
Are you some kind of cyborg?
No.
My bones are covered in the strongest metal around. Does that count?
No, that doesn't count. You're still organic.
I'll just have to swing harder then.
Oh! I really like the set. I really like it. This set's way better than the Lex Luthor vs. Iron Man fight. He's not down yet. He can't be down.
Ouch. All right, Terminator.
Now you've got me mad.
Oh, run! Run for your life! Oh, no! He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose.
Good night, RoboCop.
He's gonna lose! Oh! Oh!
Pain. This is why I fight.
He has no arms! Oh, wait a minute.
It's time for Jack the Ripper to let her rip.
Oh my god, no! Oh, Oh! Oh! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my
Because
god!
of Wolverine's adamantium skeleton and stubborn healing factor, he was able to hang in there despite Raiden's clearly superior speed and strength.
He could have even kept it up until Raiden ran out of fuel, if it weren't for one important question. Could the high-frequency blade cut adamantium?
To answer this, we dug deep into Marvel Comics
Yes,
history
please
and
tell me.
found Misty Knight, a lesser-known Marvel heroine with a bionic arm made of Antarctic vibranium. This anti-metal emanates vibrations which weaken its target's molecular bonds,
Oh.
exactly like Raiden's high-frequency blade. Like the Murasama, this can destabilize and break any metal, including adamantium.
Wow,
And while
nice.
in Jack the Ripper mode, Raiden can strike with enough force to cut through buildings and machines built to survive nuclear wars.
With that much strength behind a sword like that, plus Raiden's speed and technology advantage, Wolverine's
Nice.
supposedly indestructible skeleton met its match.
Any way you slice it, Raiden just had the right gear for the job.
The winner is Raiden.
He won! Next time
Next time
on DeathBattle. Come on, I want to know.
Welcome everyone to today's extravaganza!
Vegeta? Piccolo? Oh, Hercule. I thought his name was pronounced Hercule or something because the S wasn't there. That death battle is gonna be painful.
That's just sad.
Thank you.
It sure is. Somebody could have used that bus.
Oh, okay, that's sweet. That's cute. Hercule Satan has arrived. And no, I do not know if that's how his name is pronounced.
And Raiden is pelvic thrusting in victory for killing for Wolverine.
Really? Boost?
Hercule is coming to the next death battle. I'm so excited.
Hercule Satan from Dragon Ball Z. Is
Okay,
gonna be
so
in the
it's
next
Hercule
Death Battle
Satan.
episode, and you can find out who he's going to be facing by sticking to our social media. That's at
Okay.
on Twitter and official SA on
Okay.
Perfect. So go ahead there, like, follow. You all have
Okay,
fun
like
stuff.
I mentioned
And thank you guys so
before,
much, as always, for
during the small quote-unquote analysis before watching the analysis for the fight, I originally wanted to vote for Wolverine because I know more about him, but then I said, hey, maybe we can mix it up a notch, and yeah, sorry, someone's texting me. And I decided to mix it up a notch and vote for the other guy. And I won. That was awesome. My vote won. Raiden was amazing in that fight. Wolverine, of course, he's always gonna be awesome. Even Hugh Jackman, the Broadway guy, looks awesome as Wolverine, and he looks exactly like freaking Wolverine, and that's awesome. But Raiden, since I didn't know that much about him, and thanks to the analysis, I knew more and knew a bit of his abilities and whatnot, and whatever role he has and plays in the Metal Gear series. And I need to get my hands on the, what is it, the Metal Gear Trilogy Remake HD or whatever for the PlayStation 3, because I really want to play those. I only know very little about Metal Gear, and I recently had a comment about someone calling me an MGS noob when I explicitly said that I didn't know that much about Metal Gear. I only know a bit of information, and I know about Metal Gear Solid 3. That's my favorite because my uncle introduced me to Metal Gear thanks to that game. And he's like, hey, you don't know about Metal Gear? Here, I'll show you. My uncle, not the person who commented. What else was I gonna say? I really like the environment of this battle. It's very Venice meets Rome meets some European country. And it makes me think of Prague because I visited Prague and it's really pretty, and I really like the structure of the buildings. And in this battle it was really cool. It's not like your typical death battle scene. And I'm also glad for the banter in the fight. Like I mentioned in my first Death Battle React, which was Beast versus Goliath, there was no banter in that video, and I was really disappointed because, yes, they're both animal-like creatures and don't really rely on banter in order to either taunt their enemies or just make them angry enough so they can lose focus. And in this one, yes, they're both hardened warriors that can go berserk at any time, and I really like how they talked. I really like their dialogue, and it was really cool to watch them, talk to each other. What else? Because we know Wolverine, he's like, he normally says something witty, and then sometimes he even says bub. And that was pretty cool to watch both Raiden and Wolverine just talk to each other, like taunting each other. Pure banter. That's all I wanted. And that was really, really cool. That was pretty awesome. Really cool. And now, my thoughts for the Hercule... Is it pronounced Hercule? I just heard it a minute ago and I really can't remember. The Hercule battle, and again, I think Dragon Ball Z is overrated. So I'm not gonna be that interested in the fight unless I I know who the person who's gonna fight Hercule is. That's gonna be the possible thing that will keep me a bit entertained with the next death battle. Yay! I don't know what else to say. Drink your water, kids.